Immanuel Quickley is going to be the next great Toronto Raptors all-star point guard. Let's not bury the lead here. When I heard the news about the trade of OG Anunoby to the Knicks for RJ Barrett and Immanuel Quickley, I loved this move for the Raptors. And even though RJ Barrett is a more familiar name to NBA fans and especially to Canadian basketball fans, I think that Quickley has the highest upside of any player in this trade. And not only that, he is now on a path to be an all-star, something that would not have happened in New York with their current roster makeup. So let's talk about all that in today's video. What are the Raptors getting with Immanuel Quickley? How does he fit in with Scottie Barnes? And most importantly, what is his new nickname going to be? I know the people in New York call him IQ, but to me, Immanuel Quickley is always going to be Manny Quick. Before we go any farther, though, my name is Troy. This is the Half Court Report. Thank you so much for checking out the channel today. Please do me a solid and hit that like button so YouTube will recommend this content to more people, and hit subscribe to help me grow the channel. I post NBA content several times a week and would love to have you be a part of what we have going on here. So let's begin by looking at the numbers for Immanuel Quickley, aka Manny Quick. This season, in about 24 minutes per game, 15 points, 2.5 rebounds, and 2.5 assists. He is shooting 40% from 3 and over 5 attempts a game. IQ is one of the league's top bench players, but history shows he is much more than that, because last season, Quickley started 21 games either in place of Jalen Brunson as the primary point guard or next to Brunson when RJ Barrett was dealing with injuries, and the results were pretty eye-opening. In those 21 games, Quickley averaged 22.6 points, 5.4 rebounds, and 5.1 assists. Not only that, he shot nearly 47% from the field and over 40% from 3, along with 85% from the line in 38 minutes. Now guys, those are all-star numbers no matter how you look at it. Let's go back to those current shooting numbers for a second. 40% on over 5 attempts per game this year. That is something the Raptors sorely need. They are a team that needs shooting. So this is going to be huge and a massive upgrade at the guard spot for Toronto. Quickley's shot-making versatility is how he generates separation to create scoring opportunities, and he is a constant threat to pull up and shoot, which affects how defenders are going to play him, particularly in ball screen situations. There is not a single ideal strategy to guard IQ, especially if opponents don't have the right personnel. And because of that, Quickley has rated as an outstanding pick-and-roll scorer in each of the last 2 years. Not only that, Manny Quick is a guy who is going to bring it on the defensive end as well. He's only about 6'3", but has a 6'8" wingspan, so he's able to play much bigger than his height. For instance, last season, he posted a defensive efficiency field goal percentage impact score that placed him in the 99.9 percentile, according to Basketball Index's database. And that is a strong indicator of Quickley's ability to make life difficult on the opposing offensive player. This season, the Knicks defense was in the 80th percentile when Quickley was on the floor. So to recap, you're getting a guy who can be an elite shooter, a guy who brings that winning mentality on defense, and is a guy who is a really good fit with Scottie Barnes on this Raptors team. And I do not have to tell you the type of year that Scottie is having for Toronto, because with the presence of Barnes in Toronto, Quickley will not have to take on the entire job of running the team's offense, because the two will share responsibilities, with both acting as outlets off rebounding opportunities as the other pushes the pace. And Manny Quick's dual capability as an on- and off-ball player makes him the exact fit for the kind of guard that you need to put next to Scottie Barnes. Quickley is a terrific scorer, he's a legitimate shooter who can space the floor, and he is someone with defensive chops to cover both backcourt positions. So with Barnes shifting into more of a help defense role, Quickley will be asked to play more on the ball defensively. And that's where he's going to have to fight over the top of screens and disrupt opponents at the point of attack. So that is something he's capable of doing, and he's also been a sharp and timely off-ball defender who rotates well and makes his length felt on that opposite side. So I don't think Quickley's quite the all-defense type level player that OG Anunoby is, but he is a very, very good defender, and he's still only 24 years old. So there is time for him to get on that OG defensive level. Overall, though, I bet that Quickley ends up working out extremely well in Toronto. I think he is on pace to become a 20-plus, maybe even 25-plus point-per-game scorer, along with solid efficiency, who's going to get about 5 to 6 assists per game and add in a lot of defensive value. I know that you guys are going to have a lot to say in the comments, so if you are a real Immanuel Quickley fan, like I am, I need you to comment Manny Quick so I can know. Also, click that thumbs up button to help me out with the YouTube algorithm. Subscribe as well so you never miss another NBA video. Be sure you check out my pinned comment. Check out some of the other videos I have posted on this channel. Recently did a video about Trace Jackson-Davis with the Golden State Warriors, and this guy has been killing it as a backup big man. Check out that video. Let me know what you think, and I will catch you next time on the Half Court Report. Have a great day.